Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at electrochemistry in terms of introduction, and here are a couple of things that we need to be aware when it comes to this particular branch of general chemistry. This here focuses on when you look at reactions with energy. This here shows relationship between a chemical reaction and something known as what? An electrical energy. Now the electrochemical process is divided into how many? It's divided into two parts. One is we have electrochemical reactions split into produced from a chemical reaction, or this leads to a process known as spontaneity. However, on the other case here, this shows that something is used to make a chemical reaction, and this is known as non-spontaneity. So looking at the electrochemical reaction, this here is known as where electrochemistry is what performed, and this here in terms of what is produced in the first stage here, this here is known as the electrical energy that is produced when a chemical reaction occurs. However, we are going to be using electrical energy to perform or make any chemical change, and this here leads to the type of reactions which are known as what? Spontaneous versus non-spontaneous reactions. Looking into the types of reactions that are required, in here we have first known as the non-spontaneous versus the spontaneous states. Based on these two types of reactions, these here involve what we know to be called electron transfer. So you need electron transfer for both particular types of reactions in a process. Based on the electron transfer, this process is known as a redox reaction. A redox reaction occurs between species either in solution or when they are connected together in separate solutions. Now, redox reactions includes the following here, where we know that there are two components to build a redox reaction. First is, what is required. First is that species, they react to conserve charge. I will talk about charge in future videos. And next is that species must lose or gain electron, and these two processes here are necessary for we to have our redox reaction to be established. Now, based on this, the next part is what are the parts that make a redox reaction, and the parts include the following. One is the reduction, and the other part is oxidation. When we look at the parts of a redox reaction, one is we established what reduction is. We're going to establish what that means, and we're going to compare it with what? Oxidation. And so looking at the first out of the three things that you need to know about these two parts of a redox reaction, the first here is that when we look at the oxidation number, we'll talk about what that means in details. Oxidation number shows that for a reduction we have a what? Decrease in the oxidation number. However, for oxidation, we have for the oxidation number to show an increase in that value. Now, this results from when we have our electron flow, where for redox reaction, the species is going to have what? A gain of electrons. However, for oxidation, we are going to have for the electron flow to be a loss of electrons. And the final part here is what causes the electron flow. The one that is performing the reduction reaction actually causes oxidation to the other species. So that reduction site is known as the oxidizing agent. In this case, the oxidizing agent is being reduced in that particular reaction. However, for oxidation, what causes the electron flow is labeled as the what? Reducing agent, and the reducing agent itself is performing or is being oxidized in that particular reaction. So On the next video, we're going to look at oxidation number, see the rules that are associated with it, and we're going to apply it to an example given a chemical reaction. All the same, I hope you found this really informative. Hit a comment down below and let me know your thoughts about this, but that way I could talk to you soon. Stay smart as always and believe in yourselves.